Good morning, everybody. Okay, so you will definitely recognize this job if you're a regular watcher of my channel. So do you remember this? I did the walls and the roof here. So I'm back to do the patio and the cobbles. So my original concern with doing these cobbles, was if you look here, so for example, look how soft it is. I mean, it's down to sand in places, so I've got to be very gentle. Adrian, the son of the owner of this property, has been totally made aware of this, and he's happy for me to go ahead. But yeah, it is an issue. I did quote for repointing, but it came to a lot, because cobbles, obviously the gaps are big and there's lots of gaps to fill, so it came in very expensive. And as this is about to go on the market, it's quite a big expense for something they're not going to benefit from. So just to clean and to tidy up, ready for the next owners. So in some areas, I mean, that is a sand and cement mix. And this is why I think some people have a bad opinion of sand and cement mixes. That is very low in cement. So it's probably 5, 6, I wouldn't even say a 5, I would say maybe a 6 or 7 to 1 sand and cement. So 1 part cement, 7 parts sand. That's never going to be very strong. It's always going to do that, which is why people can sometimes have a bad opinion. It's nothing to do with the actual sand and cement, it's to do with the strength of the cement mixed in with the sand. I don't really know why contractors do that. 3, 4 to 1, nice and strong. This section here, all around here, patio area there to the door, all around here. By the way, this isn't moss left by me, but from not clearing up properly. Like some of you might be thinking, this is bad. This was like this when I came last time. So yeah, I mean, look at that section. Right, so the patio, to me, looks like a mix of Indian sandstone and York stone. It could all be sandstone, I could be wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of this is York stone. And then you've got that bit there, that's just concrete man-made slabs, made to look like sandstone. And they're the old, crappy 1960s slabs. Tough as old boots, but don't look very nice. So yeah, remember this? Still looking good. This bit up here, brick, looks like clay. Yeah, that's clay blocks. Some of them are spalling, have to be careful there. Okay, so that's the paving area, which I know a lot of you wanted me to do last time, but the priority then was the roof, and obviously now I'm back to do this. So let's get the camera set up and get cracking. So I've decided to go at this with my flat surface cleaner, 20 inch whirl away. I know a lot of you would just be like, right, turbo it. The problem with using the turbo, even on low pressure, is like I showed you earlier, this is so crumbly and soft that it's just likely to destroy it, just damage it and destroy it. So I'm opting for the flat surface cleaner. So my flat surface cleaner Let me show you. People always say, oh, I can never get flat surface cleaners to work like yours, or it never takes the moss out. It's because you haven't adjusted it, people. You need to adjust them. So these wheels are fully adjustable. So when you buy them, that shaft there is almost flush with that nut there. So they're really high off the ground. You need to adjust them all. Get it, slam it to the ground like an old 1990s Corsa sitting at McDonald's. And then what I do is I lower the arm. So the arm is fully adjustable by that. Oh, where is it? Yeah, via that bolt there. So this goes in and out, so you can adjust the height. They come really high as standard. You need to adjust them, lower it right down. Now the problem is you do get there's more chance of tile strikes and things like that, and the nozzles wear down much quicker, but that's fine by me. They're like £3 each. The amount of money you can earn from them, £3 per nozzle is nothing. It's negligible. It's a necessary expense. And as long as you keep these greased up, see there's lots of grease in there, grease it by the nipple, which is that, they will last and last and last. Don't get me wrong, they're not going to last as long as a Mossmatic. Mossmatic are in a different league as far as quality is concerned, but these are still excellent quality. They're the next best thing. Little bit of maintenance and they'll last for a very long time. You might have to change the swivel every now and then, change stuff, but that's okay. The amount of money these things earn you, I never understand why people complain. It's just wear and tear. Same with your van, wear and tear. You need new brake pads and you need brake discs, tyres. It's the same with these. Things wear out and you need to replace them. But as long as you keep replacing it, grease the nipple, they'll last and last. Anyway, that's enough of my whirl away lecture. Let's get cracking and get this job done. The arm on that is slightly too low. Slight adjustment, should be fine. what's going on here? I've lost the nozzle. That's what's going on here. God, where the hell is that? Could be anywhere. So I carry a load of spares on the van, so it's not a problem. But cool. Ah, there it is. There she is. Let's put her back. Right, so this has come up okay, as I expected, to be honest, because I don't think this has ever been cleaned, ever. And it was probably laid when the house was built in 1997, was it? 97. So yeah, there's a lot of dirt and grime build up on here. So as you can see, and this doesn't happen very often, normally when you go full power with the turbo, you get rid of these sort of white spots here. They come up easy. These aren't coming off, they don't want to spudge. There's a load of black spot. So I've got rid of the bulk of the organic growth and the grime and whatnot, and then now I'm going to treat it with some hypo 50-50, so no proportioner through the X-Jet, which is roughly around a 50-50 dilution level, and that's going to kill all these spots. Sorry, it's going to kill all these white splodges, and then I'm going to go over it again with a flat surface cleaner, because even if I kill them, they're not going to, they won't come off. They have to be mechanically removed. So I'm going to X-jet all this now, and then I'm going to go and rinse all the cobbles. Look at that. I'm getting pretty sick of these wheelie bins. Every 4 or 5 months I have to replace the wheelie bin, because that happens every time. If it's not the bottom wearing out, it's where the wheels join, they crack and they start leaking. It's only a matter of time until that gets so bad I can't use it. Probably time to start thinking about getting a van mount built, to be honest, because it's so much easier. It's not like I ain't got the equipment. I've got loads of equipment. I can just mount it in the van. It's just taking the time to build it and set it all up. I just ain't got time. I'll never have time for anything. But I suppose I'm going to have to make time, because I can't carry on like that. Anyway, enough waffle. Let's get this done. Okay, right, that's all been treated around the back. The hypo is doing its thing. You can see it working already. It's quite cold today, so it's going to be hindering the effectiveness, but I can still see it's working, but perhaps not as well as it would if it was in a warmer month. But hey, I might have to go over it again. Right, I need to rinse all this down now. I can take the mask off now. Yeah, so look at this. Oh, it's bad. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is, where do I wash it all to then clear it up? If I put it on here, it will drain off on the gravel. Yeah, so this is 20mm gravel. Obviously, all the water will absorb away into the gravel. But when I go to clear it up, I'm just going to be picking up masses of gravel, because look, all waste is, when you pay for waste, it's done by the ton. So the less gravel in there, the better. So what I'm going to do, I think, I'm going to push it over here. So it's quite mossy, it's muddy there, there's no real grass growing there. So I'm just going to push all the slop along here. That should drain off. And then I can pick it up, bag it up, without having to pick up a load of gravel. It's just going to weigh down my waste bags and cause me to pay more for waste. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be difficult washing it from there all the way over to here, but I don't know, maybe I'll just wash it from there to here, clear that bit up, then whatever's left just push that over here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right, let's do it. This is coming up colourful way. Path's looking bright. There's loads of black spots still. So it's done a good job of killing those white lichen areas. Look at this, you can see. Look, if I just do that, it just scratches off. It's dead. So I'm going to go over this again with the flat surface cleaner. So look, I can tell you now that some of these black spots are so ingrained, I can see they're ingrained deep within the stone. I could go over these 5 or 6 times, I'm still never going to clear them. It's one of those jobs. So I'm going to go over it with the flat surface cleaner again, then I'm going to go over it again with another 50/50 X-Jet treatment, leave it to sit there, and that's it. I'm calling that a day, because I don't think it will get any better after that extra 50/50 treatment through the X-Jet. Same here. Some of these, I mean, some of them come up lovely. Look at these, lovely. But the odd one like this, they're so bad, you're never going to fix them. You're never going to remove those spots. They're deep within. Okay, so I'm going to hypo all this now, and then I'm going to hypo that again. Let's do it. The flat surface cleaner is doing hardly anything. Time to switch to the turbo. Okay guys, whew, I am knackered. That's been a long old day. So yeah, I've done 7 batteries filming this. This is my last battery and I think I'm on 20%. So I need to do my outro now. Plus I know it looks quite bright in the background, but the sun is starting to drop. So I really do need to get this outro and final shots before I lose the light. Right, I mean, it's come up loads better. It ain't perfect. I'll be the first to admit that. I did pre-warn the customer about it. I said, with black spot like this, when it's this bad, even if I went over it 5, 6, 7 times, it ain't coming off. I would say that these are reclaimed tiles. They're definitely a mix of sandstone and Yorkstone, mainly sandstone, but there's definitely Yorkstone mixed in there. And I'd say that they were reclaimed when this house was built. That's come up pretty good. Again, there are some spots on there still. Cobbles have come up quite nice. So 10 times better, eh? My worry was with these was that I was going to wash out all the pointing and they were going to start wobbling around and sort of collapsing on themselves, but luckily that hasn't happened, so it's come up really nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not perfect, but 10 times better than before. Looking nice. Okay. Right, so I've just got to go and sort out some other things, and I'll say one last goodbye before I go. Right, that's me completely done, guys. It's about 5:45, starting to really lose the light now. But yeah, happy with that. I mean, like I said, it's not perfect, so I'm pretty sure these are all Yorkstone cobbles here. Yorkstone's notoriously difficult to remove black spot from. I can still see spots on it, but look, hey, it looks 10 times better. The customer is very happy, so yeah, happy days. Long old day though. Thanks for watching as usual, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.